Hello and welcome to Grandad's Story Time. Percy the Park Keeper by Nick Butterworth. Everyone's friend, Percy. Percy, that's me. I'm Percy the Park Keeper. Looking after this beautiful park keeps me very busy. And then, on top of that, there always seems to be some little problem to sort out for a fox or a badger or a mole or a mouse. Still, I do like a bit of fun and mischief too. I live in my cosy little hut by myself, but I'm never lonely. My friends, the animals, see to that. Aha! That sounds like someone at the door now. I'd better see who it is. Excuse me, won't you? If you head for the big oak tree by the lake, you're sure to bump into one or two of my friends on the way. I'll catch up with you and we'll have a little bit more of a chat. Some people call this park Percy's Park, but it doesn't actually belong to me. A long time ago, when some of the great oaks in the park were just acorns, someone built a magnificent house here. It had a lovely gardens, a lake and a wonderful maze. But one day there was a fire and the great house burnt down. There are still some bits of it that you can see, but no one would want to live here now. No, I prefer my old hut. It's quite big enough for me and there always seems to be room for my friends. Sometimes I think it must be bigger on the inside than on the outside. Perhaps it is. I really like springtime. I like the autumn too, but especially the spring and the autumn. Stories. I like to read them, but I always enjoy listening to stories on the radio too. And I enjoy telling them. I don't like windy weather. It's exciting for clouds, but trees don't like it, and nor does my washing. Being ill. But once in a while I have to let others take charge, and I have to take my medicine. I live on my own, so it's a mystery to me how I get through with so much food. I used to carry a heavy basket of shopping back from the village shop every week. But one day the handle of my basket broke and my shopping spilled all over the floor. Mrs. Purvis, the shopkeeper, came to my rescue. The owl thinks she likes me. She helped me pick up my shopping. Then she very generously gave me this old delivery bicycle. It makes shopping much easier. When I'm not using the bicycle for shopping, I can take all my friends for a spin around the park. Well, my animal friends anyway. Perhaps not Mrs. Purvis. I've got lots of pictures in my photo album. I tried to take a picture of myself with my camera on its automatic setting. I didn't see the molehill. A letter to Auntie Joyce. Hold tight, Badger. Don't post the mouse. Here are a few of me and some of my friends. This is an old picture of my great-uncle Jack holding me. Great-uncle Jack was a fisherman. I was a baby. Guess who? If I'm not in my hut or out in the park, you'll probably find me in my workshop, fixing and mending. I like to invent things too. Some of my inventions work, some don't. My unsinkable boat sank. Luckily, the mole is a good swimmer. My 6-wheeled barrow was quite good until I bumped over a log. My 5-wheeled barrow was not so good. I usually get a lot of help when I'm inventing, but it's strange how some help can actually make things take longer. A park keeper's dream. I'm always very busy with lots to do and make. I think it would be nice sometimes to have a little break. Of course, I never work at night, especially when I'm sleeping. But once I had a strangest dream, a dream about park keeping. First I had to comb the grass and then to paint the hedges. I chose a lovely shade of pink with purple round the edges. I planted bulbs along the paths and candles in the beds, and they were lovely colours too, all blues and greens and reds. All night I dug and raked and hoed inside the potting shed. I worked so hard when I got up, I went straight back to bed. A favourite place. Can you keep a secret? If you can, I'll tell you about a very special place in the park. Follow the path by the stream up from the lake. You'll come to a place in the wood where the stream tumbles over a little waterfall. It's where I go when I want to sit and think. It's a wonderful place to be when the sun is setting, but my favourite time is early in the morning. Mist floats over the pool and the little waterfall chatters away to itself as it sparkles in the early sunlight. My friends know about this special place, but they usually don't disturb me. Once or twice I have known a rabbit or a mouse to creep alongside me. Perhaps they wanted to do some thinking too. Here is another of my favourite places. I like to visit my friend's tree house home every day. I must have let that cheese roll there yesterday. With the fox living next door, I'm surprised it's still there. Thank you for watching. If you like this content, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe for more stories.